With copyright and understanding intellectual property and rights being a hot topic in recent years, participants and parents of the first ever Junior Socadom, a junior soccer monarch competition to be staged during the Culturama 50, were engaged in a copyright and intellectual property workshop on Saturday. As participants are between the ages of 7 and 16 and were the highlight of the day, the sessions catered to them. Registrar of the Intellectual Property Office of St. Kitts and Nevis, Jehan Williams Knight, spoke of the music business and a simple version of how the process works.
So if I get lucky enough to write a song for Beyonce, when Zion streams it, Beyonce is getting some of the money as the performer, but I also get some of the money as well. If you're getting into the music industry, it's important for you to understand the business behind it. And the reason why people are able to get paid is because of copyrights. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard about copyright before, especially on social media when you post something and you put up no copyright infringement intended and things like that. Copyright basically refers to the bundle of rights. So it's a lot of rights. So the bundle of rights that you get when you create something that is original.
During an interactive session with Grace Richardson, licensing agent for the Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, or ECHO, told of the evolution of music from CDs and vinyls and the many contributions to a record holder.
So an LP, right, with a nice jacket, has more than one copyright attached to it, right? You're gonna have the copyright for the person who writes what you call the musical composition, which is you writing the music. Then you're gonna have the copyright for the person who produces the master recording, the first recording from which other copies are made.
One component of the competition is the recording of songs to whet the public's appetite. Vocal trainer and producer Kareem Herbert shared some tips about studio recording.
The first thing is doing your pre-work, learning your lyrics, how you want your song to sell, and make sure what you're selling is what you really want or what you can do. Second thing is studio etiquette. You know what I mean? Respecting the rules of the studios, knowing what to do, what you can't do. When it comes to recording, you always have to give your best performance. Because you're not just singing to a mic and a pop filter, you're singing to what? 1 million people. And because you never know if your song will be a hit when it comes to this music thing. And you want people that will criticize and give you constructive criticism to make you better.
Since the stage is where it all goes down on July 18th at the Cultural Village, former soca monarch LaDonna Pemberton and performer Jamie Parry coached the participants on stage performance.
It's always good to know what you want to say on stage, how you want to move on stage. So if you want to start out your introduction and you want to say, "Good night, everybody. I hope you're having a good time." Practice it. Even though it's not a part of your song, practice it.
Play a wrong note, mess up a little bit, continue singing your song, because once you're using a live band, they could always come back and, catch up to what you are saying.
CEO of ECHO, Martin James, also addressed the room via Zoom and spoke about reciprocal agreements and membership in the organization. From co-founder Mervyn Thompson, Junior Socadom is envisioned to improve the soca offerings of St. Kitts and Nevis, beginning with the youth. Participants are vying for cash prizes for themselves and their school, a tablet, and collaborations with soca artists and producers, Moto, Pumpa, who hails from the Federation, and Dada Music, producer of the hit song Family. Reporting for ZIZ News, I am Shani Carvey.